What's up, duelists? It's your boy Keegan here. I got this fucking sweet ass deck. Now, I know most of you guys in the chat, most of you guys in the comments, most of you guys who watch our videos are Edison fans, old format fans, Ed heads. But we gotta do a couple current videos here and there. We gotta bring in some new eyes, you know? More people watching the channel is a good thing because, you know, it gets them exposed to Edison format. The dopest shit, right? And I think this is a sweet deck because it plays some cards that I play in Edison format, so I'm not like super gonna be super confused. I saw this deck got second place at the LCS recently, a couple days ago. It's a really big tournament. It's like 400 people tournament, and that's kind of based. It's a Machina scrap recycler deck, and you just kind of combo off with these two cards and do some fun stuff. You also got some broken spell cards. Actually, you've got every broken spell card. You've got like three of them. We're gonna hop into a game. We're gonna see how it does for us. We're gonna kind of figure things out. I've never played this deck before, so it's gonna be a little bit of a learning experience. Again, current format, it's crazy. I'm not really the best at it, honestly. It's one of my personal goals to win a YCS, just lifetime. So I've got to start somewhere. You know, I'm pretty low ladder, not even 300 rating, and I'm losing RPS. That's okay. Maybe they'll pick for us to go second. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh shit. Getting recognized. Getting recognized. Crazy. Oh, thanks, Barnacle Blaster. Really, really kind. Surprised you playing this. Yeah, me too. Oh shit. Lantern Shark. That's cool. That's cool. So we did get to go second. That's kind of the plan of this deck. Summon Lifeless Leaf Fish. That's cool. When this card is summoned, you can send one fish monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh shit. Can't escape the fish. Can't escape Coelacanth. Is he gonna send that? No, he sent Nimble Angler. If this card is sent from the hand or the deck to the graveyard, you can special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower Nimble monsters from your deck. Oh, that's kind of sweet. That's kind of cool. Oh, wow. That is cool. Okay, so you get to summon 2 Nimble Sunfish. This will probably make the totally awesome card, which is a sweet card. Thankfully, we have our full combo. Unfortunately, we have fucking Scrap Golem in our hand, so we're not going to be able to like full combo. Oh shit, I've never seen this card before. Melfi of the Forest. Add 1 Melfi card from your deck to your hand. Cool. It negates effects too. Good to know. What did he search for? I don't fucking know what he searched for. I'm gonna ask him what he searched for. Bahamut Shark special summons the totally awesome. So what is this? Melfi Playhouse. Detach any number of Xyz monsters. Return them to the hand. All beast Xyz monsters you control gain 500 attack. Shit. Okay. That's scary. If they have a lot of traps, this might be a little bit difficult. Because I need to sweep their monsters, right? Oh, just one trap. Just one trap. Melfi Puppy. What the fuck? During your end phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Unique. Unique. Ooh, Mystic Mine is good. I think that's a Force Negate. I think it's a Force Negate. Which is going to be good for us. I need to tell him that I need to think here. Because I really don't know what my deck does. And I need to kind of figure it out. We're winging it. We're winging it. Scrap Recycler can get me started on like a simple 2-turn combo. Or 2-piece combo. It can get me like a... Like I could send Crystron Rosenix and then make a link to Scrap Wyvern. But I'm not exactly sure what I can do from there. We will try it though. We'll try Mystic Mine first. Yeah, this is going to be a Force Negate. From the totally. So that negates this, which is good for us. And then I think we can kind of do our thing uninterrupted after we clear the back row. So let's start off clearing the back row. I don't think these cards have any effects that I care about, right? Returns to the hand, except during the damage step. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack. Its effects are negated while it is face-up on the field. Yeah, so I don't think either of these really do anything. Oh shit, this guy does something. The Melfi puppy. He does something. That's fine though. I think that's fine. We can maybe droplet that if it activates. Yeah, we can droplet that and discard our scrap golem, which will help us get our full combo going. Looks like our opponent is deep in the tank here. Big shout outs to him though. Very kind for saying that they like the videos. Always appreciate that. I get messages every once in a while and it's really dope. It's really kind. So thanks. If you guys have ever messaged me or whatever and said you like the videos, thanks. That's great. That's the reason we out here. Oh no, it looks like our opponent is unfortunately maybe AFK or something. Unfortunately, I would have liked to see more of their deck. It looks really interesting. They've got the Melfi Nimble Sunfish, and they've got Bahamut Shark to summon Totally Awesome. I hope he reconnects. Unfortunately, our first opponent disconnected. Internet went out, something happened, Sag. But hey, we're going to get another game. We're going to try this out. Again, just trying to figure out exactly what's going on with this deck. Oh man. I'm pretty lost. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty lost when it comes to this sort of thing, but our opponent's letting us go second, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. What's in our hand? We've got Vortex, Urgent. Urgent is really good. Prosperity is probably not necessary here because we've got a pretty good hand. Drawing the World Wand isn't too bad because there's a point in the scrap combo where you can send Machina Fortress with Scrap Recycler, and then you can pitch World Wand to bring it back, and it's kind of like a little extendy boy. We don't have any hand traps, so our opponent's going to be able to do whatever they want to do uninterrupted, and then hopefully, oh shit, what is this? Diviner of the Herald with Pendulum Monsters. So I've never played against a Pendulum Monster before in my entire life. So there's that. And I don't know what any of them do, so it's going to be a little bit of reading, a little bit of a journey. I don't even know what Pendulum... Our opponent could make this up, and I honestly don't know what the fuck. Like, I legit don't know what these even do. Okay, so this is summoned. When this is summoned, something happens, right? This card is normal special summon. You can add one Pendulum Monster. You can only use this once per turn. Gain attack equal to their Pendulum scale. Okay, that's fine. I don't think that super duper matters. What is this? It's a fairy? Okay, they might have like Archlord Christia if this is like a fairies deck. This is going to get linked off into a Link Rebo. Yeah, that's what I was... Okay, so they go to the top of the extra deck face up when they go to the graveyard. That's interesting. So there's the Link Rebo. Here's the end phase. Oh, shit. Here's the end phase. Oh, shit. Are we just going to kill them? I think we are. I think we're going to be able to. So I think we're going to start off with Lightning Storm for the back row. That's a good way to start. Torrential gone? Nice, nice. You love to see it. So we could lead on Gearsu, but unfortunately would turn off our urgent schedule. So I think we're going to lead on urgent schedule. And then if this gets negated, we still have Gearsu and Prosperity as a backup. Ooh, think. They might have a hand trap. They might have an Ash or something. Can we only activate... Yeah, you can only use each effect of urgent schedule once per turn. Okay, so... we can't even activate this, even if the activation is negated, because it says use, we can't even activate our second one, which is okay. I think that's fine. I think we're going to go for the Prosperity next, because hitting Scrap Recycler is so big in this deck. So I think we're going to just try to do that. And I think we're going to banish one Dingirsu, because we can only summon one of those each turn. I think we're going to banish our Nightmare Phoenix, because they have no back row. I think we're going to banish the Almirage. And I think we're going to leave everything else. I think we're just going to go for 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we know they have a Pendulum card in their hand. wonder what that means. Opponent thinking hard. Okay, so we banish the top 3 cards of our deck. Nice, nice. Oh, we hit Machina Fortress. That's very good, because we can vomit him into play with our World Wand. Oh, that's very good. I think we are gonna go for the. Ooh, do we go for the Machina Fortress or do we go for the Droplet? Droplet will give us interaction. Fuck it. Let's just get the extender. And then these go to the bottom of the deck in any order. That shouldn't matter too much because we're gonna shuffle our deck with the Girsu ideally. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and use this effect to send Effect Veiler. Oh, that's pretty big. That's pretty big for our opponent. Damn, okay. Shit. That was pretty big. Interesting, interesting. Now, what can we do with this information, with this knowledge? What can we do? We can actually make a lib. And that's not the weirdest thing in the world. I think we should do that. I think we should, actually. Because then we can get our, like, Monster Reborn card, which isn't too bad. And if we link off with the lib, we can shuffle back his Link Karibo. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool, so we get our Monster Reborn, which is, well, it's not the actual Monster Reborn, it's the, what is it fucking called? World Legacy Succession. And this will let us reborn any of our monsters from our graveyard to a zone that a link monster points to. So we've got one zone that a link monster points to. We can bring back the Fortress, or we can bring back the Girsu or something. I think we want to maybe hold off on this. Let me think. So if we use the World Legacy Succession here, we bring back Fortress. There's no real reason to do that right now. I guess we could bring back Orcust guy next turn and use his effect, because we can only use his effect once per turn. So I think we should just attack. I think we should just attack it and let this happen, and that's totally fine. So our attack becomes 0 till the end of the turn. That's not going to be a problem because, you know, whatever. And if they pop off on their turn, we still have Urgent Schedule. So hopefully we don't get OTK'd. That's like my biggest concern here, is that we don't get OTK'd. Maybe this was a bit of a misplay. I'm not really sure how we could have played this turn any differently. I need to, like, really think when playing these decks, because I know there's like a million different lines. It's possible we could have led on like pitching fucking. No, there's no like link one monster we could have made with Fortress. Like we couldn't have made like Link Spider we can't make with Fortress, and our Almirage is gone, but I don't even think we can. Almirage takes a normal summon monster, so we couldn't like pitch Girsu Special Fortress and then like pitch the World Wand Special Fortress back after we link it away or something. So I don't think there was anything we could have done differently there. What is this? I need to read this shit. So this gets activated. Place one Sulfur Pendulum monster from your deck into your Pendulum zone. Okay. That shouldn't matter, I don't think. I think that's okay. So they've got 2 Pendulum monsters now. So Pendulum summons cannot be negated, and your opponent cannot activate a spell or trap card or monster effect when your Sulfur Core Pendulum monster is Pendulum summoned. Okay. Well, you have an odd Pendulum monster skill. If a Sulfur Core monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy this card instead of one of those cards. Interesting. All right. And that's a hell of a draw. That's an insane draw. Because this is going to let us make Scrap Guy, basically. And I think we're going to be able to OTK with just this. I could be wrong, but, you know, hey, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out as we go along. I think we should send the Rosenix. Or we could send Citadel. Actually, this is a pretty good point to send Citadel. I think we're going to send it. So we send Citadel here. These two are going to link into Scrap Wyvern. And from there, our lib is going to activate. And this is going to be able to return one card on the field into the deck. And we're going to return this. This Resulfacor Dreamia is going to get returned to the deck. Now, Scrap Wyvern is going to activate. And this is going to be an OTK. I think. Yeah, okay, cool. So basically what we would have done is we would have targeted the Scrap Recycler. It would have come back, and then we would have destroyed the Scrap Recycler with the second part of that effect. The Scrap Recycler misses timing because when it's a when you can, so it misses timing when it's like summoned then destroyed because the summon isn't the last thing to happen. But then the Wyvern and the Machina Citadel form a chain link, and then we get to summon Scrap Golem from our deck, and we get to summon the Citadel from the graveyard, and it's easy 8,000 damage. For this kind of matchup, I think they might make us go first. I'm not really sure. This is like kind of a weird matchup. I don't really know what we want. I didn't see what their deck did. They just had a bunch of hand traps, and we kind of just played through them. And they had a slow start. They didn't really make anything that I cared about too much. Maybe they don't make things. Maybe this isn't a board-making deck. So maybe Dark Ruler No More is worse than, like, Infinite Impermanence. Especially if we're going second. Right? Or maybe Droplet is worse. Maybe we don't even need Mystic Mine in this matchup. Mystic Mine doesn't seem too necessary. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I just want the imperms. I really don't know what their deck is trying to do. I just saw that they have a guy that when you summon it, you search a card. And against stuff like that, I like to have imperms. I like to have ashes if you're siding them. And I'm not siding those, but, you know, if you are, hey. The opponent is really in the tank about letting us go first or second here. I don't mind going first with this deck, but if they do let us go first, then we're going to have to pass depending on some of our hands if we get hand trapped, which is really not ideal. I wish this deck played triple tactics, but I can see why you wouldn't, I guess. I can see why you wouldn't play triple tactics because it's a bit of a brick, right? And this deck, like, it can convert off of bricks, but not that much, you know? Ooh, they are letting us go second. Perfect. That's kind of exactly what we want. And we did draw an impermanence too. That's excellent. That's really, really good. Okay, setting a back row. We saw Torrential Tribute last game. Oh my. What is this? I'm going to imperm this. I just want to negate it. I don't want them to search cards. That's just like not for me. Again, we have... This is just a fantastic hand. Honestly, this is a phenomenal hand. I wonder how we can go about this into 3 back row. What's the best way to go about this? Probably... Oh, I should have sided in Duster. Now that I'm thinking about it, Duster and Twin Twisters. Because at least it can hit the fucking guys in the pendulum zones too. So that was a bit of an oversight on my part. Now I have no outs to back row. So if they flip something like there can be only one or whatever, then we might be a little bit boned. I think I'm going to lead on the Girsu. It's a beat stick. It can run over the Karibo. And like if it gets negated, like whatever. You know? And if it gets full stopped, then we have Urgent Schedule as a backup plan. Like if they solemn it. So this guy sends a Dark Machine, I think. Right? No, Orchestra World Legacy. I was thinking of Nightmare. Nightmare sends the Dark Machine. So we send Nightmare with this. And I think I am going to give us both a token. Okay. Damn. Alright. This isn't the worst thing in the world. I think we can attack the Link Karibo and just get that out of here. Actually, yeah, I think we should get it out of the zone. That lets them link. Or maybe we should leave it there. Huh. Because they can always... No, we should attack the Link Karibo. Because if they tribute to... They'll be locked under their own summon limit. So this makes my attack 0 till the end phase. So I can't replay and attack the token. Unfortunately. But... Does this destroy them during the end phase or anything? No. No, it doesn't. So we can actually set this. I think we might want to prosperity first, though. I think we can actually prosperity into some good shit. Let's pay our cost. We're going to banish a little differently this time. I think we're going to banish Dingirsu. We're going to banish Almiraj. And we're going to banish Appaloosa, maybe. Yeah, Appaloosa or Underworld Goddess. Underworld Goddess looks like it's never coming out under an active summon limit. So I think we'll go for that. And then we'll just do just 3. Oh, Lightning Storm, PogChamp. That's a good one. I think we should get that one. Psyframe Gear Gamma. Unfortunately, you can't activate him while you control monsters. Or while you control cards, I think. I'm not even fucking sure how that works. But, you know, hey, we're out here. If we can resolve this on their turn, like if they go ham and we're able to like urgent schedule on their turn, then on our turn we'll be able to do some stuff. Link Revo. Oh, that is a quick effect. Okay. Okay, yeah. This is fine though. This is fine. I'm not too like pressed by this. They'll be able to run over our token, but if they put out too many monsters, well, I guess they can only put out what, 2 monsters here? Is this a tribute summon? Oh shit. Let me read this shit. Let me see what this does. If you have an even scale, whatever. This card's normal summon or special summon. You can add 1 spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Okay. That's okay. Maybe we shouldn't have set the urgent schedule just because if both our dudes die, we'll want the Lightning Storm to be active. Yeah, I should have maybe thought of that. Oh well. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Battle phase. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of damage here. 300 to be exact. That summon limit's kind of screwing me. It's okay, though. Once our token goes, we'll be chilling. We'll be able to urgent schedule and go from there. Lightning Storm follow up, and I think I can just pass the turn. I don't think I'm too worried about much. Especially because they have the summon limit, right? Like, they can't do too much while they have this summon limit in play. All their monsters are fairies. I guess they had the Herald in the first game. I wonder if they play Herald of Orange Light. You can activate this. Add 1 face-up Pendulum monster from your extra to your hand. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. I think I want to chain to this. Because if they make Nightmare Phoenix and blow up my urgent schedule, I won't be able to activate it. Okay, so we're going to be able to summon our 2 machine types. I think we are going to get Citadel and Scrap Recycler. I think the only level 4 or lower one we can get is Scrap Recycler. Citadel probably walls out the rest. So they get to search their deck here. I think this is their Stratos, right? Yeah, they get to search their deck. They've already used 1 of their summons, so they can only summon 1 more time. The reason I did it in response there is if they made Nightmare Phoenix and targeted our urgent schedule, we wouldn't be able to activate it. Or if they made any Link monster, then our urgent schedule would get locked. So I just want to make sure I do that before they get a chance to shut off my urgent schedule. And if this stuff gets cleared, then we have Lightning Storm for the back row. Which, yeah, I mean, it's not great. We could also Lightning Storm the monsters. I think it might run into a Solemn either way. Another reason to play this urgent schedule like this is it plays around Torrential Tribute. So if they, since the monsters were summoned, whatever, fucking Chain Link 2 or whatever, they won't be able to Torrential. They won't have the timing window. They're leaving me with the token. Interesting. Activate this. So what does this do? If you control a sulfur card with at least 3 different... What the fuck is this even? Third effect, destroy 1 card your opponent controls. Sure. Goodbye, Machina Citadel. Goodbye. You served me well. You bought me a turn. And this is going to get their Link Karibo. So this is going to be their second summon. So they can no longer summon for the rest of this turn, which is pretty important. They left me with the token, which is unique. Very, very unique. They did that to play around the Lightning Storm they know I have. So I can do a few things here. Do tokens have names? That's interesting. I hadn't thought of that. If tokens have names or not. Solemn Strike. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for my opponent. So I have one more summon this turn. I have one more summon that I can use before I'm allowed to do stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to link my token off. I'm going to make a Link Karibo. And I'm going to crash it. Or I'm going to make a Link Spider. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. So this is my second summon. Basically, I can't do anything after this. I'll try to remove the Link Karibo. This will force them to make my attack 0. And then I will try to crash and take 2100. This is a little bit risky. But... ooh, think. Do they have like a Book of Moon or something? I wonder what they have. So this goes to the grave. I take 2100. Alright. Main phase 2. I'll be able to clear all back row. Okay, okay. They did have a Solemn. Darn. Brutal. Yeah, we're kind of backfooting pretty hard here. I think next turn we can maybe put something together, though. How does this Citadel work? Is it destroyed by a card effect? By battle or a card effect. We can crash a Scrap Raptor and bring back Machina Citadel and then be alright. Yeah, that's going to be tricky. They're going to get another Strato Search. And then I think the Pendulum Summon only counts as one summon. So they can summon like all their dudes. These Dark Rulers are really biting me. I think they for sure had to come out. I kind of thought about it in the sideboarding stage. But... yeah, that's big damage. Interesting. So we saw a lot of back row, which makes me want this. It makes me kind of want to go first. They didn't have a lot of hand traps that game, but they did the first game. Shit. Well, for sure the Dark Ruler No Mores are coming out, because they didn't do anything with monster effects that we cared about. And for the same reason, I kind of don't fuck with the droplets. Like, we could go, instead of droplets, we could go our whole going first package and just go first, you know? We could do that. Like, cut an urgent schedule and like 3 droplets, and then bring in our going first package. Maybe the Crescendo and the Scrap Raptor and the 2 Fossil Digs. And like, not the Galasaurus. We could also side out all the urgent schedules. But I don't particularly enjoy that. I think I do want to go first. And I think I do want to cut the droplets and the urgent schedules. Let's do 2 and 2. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we want red reboot too. If we were going second, we want red reboot. But I think I'm just going to choose to go first. I think that's where we want to be. Perfect. And we started with our combo. However, the Rose Nyx isn't in our hand. But we do have 2 machines. So we can convert that to a fortress. I think we'll start off with a Fossil Dig. Let's see if they let this happen. Okay, cool. So this happens. And then we'll add Scrap Raptor to our hand. Oh, this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. Because if they have a negation, like if they have an Ash, it's so much better if they Ash the Girsu than if they Ash the Scrap Raptor. Bruh. This is tough. I think we should go for Girsu just because it leaves something in play. And if they Ash it, we can still summon 2 tokens and still combo. So I think we should do this. It plays around Ash better. Yeah. If we went Scrap Raptor and blew it up and they Ashed the effect to search. Okay, so there's the Veiler. Veiler would have stopped me either way, which is fine. Okay, so he has no effect on the field that we can use with Babel. So I think it's fine to hold the Babel. I think it's fine to set the Imperm. Because we do control a card, so we can't activate this from our hand. So we've got to set it. I think we'll pass. This might turn into like a really degen, like beatdown matchup. Okay, so here's Diviner. I think I want to imperm this. Just because this is going to let them search for any monster. Probably. I just want to imperm this. Fuck that. Fuck that. Now this is the imperm column. And it will negate any of their pendulum monsters that they activate this turn. I think that's how that works. That's why I set it in the far left zone, as opposed to in the center zones. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure if a pendulum summon is the effect of a card, but I guess we'll see. This is something of course I've never played against this before, so like I don't know the interaction between impermanence and like a pendulum monster or pendulum spell card in the zone, so that's something unique for sure. I wonder what they can do if they can link this off. Maybe they can link that into like Home Mirage or something. This doesn't negate the activation, and even if it did, it says use instead of activate. So if they were able to like link this off and like Monster Reborn it, they wouldn't be able to activate it again, which is nice. If this card is tributed, you can special summon one level 2 or lower fairy monster from your hand or deck. Damn. Alright. I think on our next turn we're going to try to run over the Herald before we activate any effects to play around Solemn Strike. And I think I'm going to summon Rosenix into the back row just to get it circulating, get it into the graveyard. We could also summon Scrap Raptor to play around There Can Be Only One, but because their deck is all fairies, I don't think they're playing that trap card. I could be wrong. I mean, shit, I don't know anything about it, but I'm just assuming that would be, they'd be more on like the summon limit and Solemn's situation. So I think there's more upside to preserving our Scrap Raptor for the last like final, like once we've played through everything basically, we'll use the Scrap Raptor. Okay, one single back row. Ooh, another Girsu. That's very tempting. That's very, very tempting. I think we do want to summon the Girsu. We do have the Babel, so getting stuff in the graveyard is just so good. I think we want to attempt it. Dang, if we can get all of this setup going, man. Okay. Do we want a Nightmare here first? It will lock us into dark monsters only, but I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. If their back row is like Solemn or something. So this guy sends a Dark Machine. This could send the Gizmek Orochi, and I feel like that's just like a solid grind card against this deck. But I also kind of want to send the World. So this is going to send the World Wand. It's going to pump up our guy. Kind of lost my train of thought there. But yeah, okay, so this is going to send the World guy. What's his fucking name? World Wand. The fucking Evangelion shit. And this guy's 2600 now. So that's good to know, actually. That's big damage. And I think we can summon the Nightmare here. Oh, think on resolution. Okay. I think I'm going to just attack. I'm going to play around Torrential Tribute a little bit. I think I'm just going to attack with both. And then in the main phase 2, we'll do some shit. IDP. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to its field, but its effects are negated. Then you can banish one monster on both players' field that have the same type as each other. I think this is okay. So they can banish if they want to. Okay. I think that's fine. Because we can just attack with Girsu. Main phase 2, we can use the effect to give both players a token. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah. This is good. And then I think we will make our Galatea, and we'll try to use that effect. I think we're going to target Nightmare, because we only have one Nightmare. We have 2 World Wands. So I think we're going to shuffle this back. This is going to get us our Orcust fucking Crescendo. How does this work? Yeah. This is going to get us Orcust Crescendo. I don't know if we want to make Dingirsu here or not. I think we do, just to clear the token. but I could be wrong. Because leaving the crescendo live is not a bad thing either. We don't even have anything else to search though. So the Babel isn't going to be able to give us another +1 off this Galatea. Unfortunate. I think I do want to make the... is having an Omni negate better than having this? Because this just gets run over. Like, they can just make a Nightmare Phoenix and run me over. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make the Dingirsu. And then I'll probably remove the token. This might be a misplay, but they have 3 cards. Dingirsu is kind of annoying. Next turn, we can maybe make a Zeus. If they don't deal with this. I don't know. I'll say no response. See if they want to do something like chain a droplet or whatever. We lose our crescendo, which sucks, but we couldn't really use it anyway, right? Because we don't control a link. Okay, so they add that to the extra deck, and then they get a +2, and then they only have 1 monster they can pendulum summon, so not too worried about this. So pendulum summons cannot be negated, and the other one they were playing is, what is it? Can't activate spell or trap cards. What does this guy do when he's summoned? If your whatever fucking thing is pendulum during main phase, you can add 1 sulfur core pendulum monster from you. What is this? Oh shit! I know this card. This card bounces shit, right? Let's see. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent can send 1 card with that monster's name from their deck or extract the graveyard to negate its effect. Otherwise, return both that card and this card to the hand. I can send my second Dingirsu, I think. I think that's fine. Alright, so this gets summoned to the extra monster zone. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. I wonder if they just like do something like really 7-head and like make a fucking Dragoons here or something crazy. That's okay. What does this shit do again? Just adds it to their thing. This is a quick effect, so they can do it on my turn. Okay, so we have a full combo. They have a quick effect to interrupt it, but I think we still do go for it. I think we force them to have some shit. What does this do again? Adds a spell or trap. I guess this would get the fucking field spell and like blow my shit up. I guess I could go Zeus if they stop the Scrap Raptor combo. So I think I'm going to go for it. I think I am. Okay, so now they have to think. But if they like try to return this to my hand, I can make Zeus, right? And that's just great, right? I destroy it, and I declare this, which lets me search for Scrap Recycler. Okay, they're going to chain here. Okay. This is all right, I believe. This goes to the extra deck. And I will get to add Scrap Recycler. What are we going to send with this? Because the Rosenix is in our hand. And we don't have 8 stars worth of machines. I guess we could send Orcust guy and make fucking Dingirsu again. Do we have a banished Orcust guy? Oh, we do. I think our Scrap Recycler is going to send a second copy of World Wand. Wait, how does that work? So World Wand, and then I guess we could send Nightmare first. No, World Wand's going to lock us into dark monsters, though, which might be problematic. Can we access code with only dark monsters? No. I guess we're gonna summon the Scrap Recycler. We're gonna summon it. We're gonna declare the effect, and we're gonna try to send something good. I guess we could send Gizmek and make Scrap thing, the Scrap Wyvern. That's probably the best play because it doesn't lock us into anything. Yeah, I like that. And we just have to like kind of prage. We have to prage that we don't hit our fucking Scrap Golem here. This could get tough. We need to make sure we didn't hit the Scrap Golem. Let's see, what did we hit? Prosperity, Reborn, Feather Duster, nothing too important. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I think we are going to activate Orchestrated Babel, and then I think we are going to link off into the Scrap Wyvern, and then we're going to use its effect. And that's going to special summon Scrap Recycler, and then destroy it, and then affect Wyvern. This is going to be able to get us the Scrap Golem from our deck. Thankfully, we didn't mill it. That would have been really bad. This is going to activate. This is going to bring back Scrap Recycler. This is going to send... yeah, we'll just destroy his monsters. I'm not, like, too worried. This is going to send fucking Nightmare, I guess. Symbol Skeleton? Yeah, it's got to be Symbol Skeleton. This is going to be lethal. Is our World Legacy thing used up? No, it's not. So, this is just going to be lethal. No matter how you spin it. Oops. I can't summon that, actually. Huh. That's fine. I think we can Symbol Skeleton back the Girsu, and that should just be lethal. And yeah, because we didn't like Prosperity or anything this turn, or Dark Ruler anymore. So we can just attack for game. Nice. Nice. Can they like fucking Pendulum Summon at flash speed? I don't know how that works. If we go Galatea, Dingirsu, I think we just go for lethal. I think we just go for the attacks. Shit. I think this is exact lethal. Nice. Nice. What a crazy game. Holy shit. What a fucking crazy game. That's wild. This deck is sick. GG's to my opponent. Meta 71. You made for a very exciting video. I got to learn a lot about these Pendulum monsters. And smash like, subscribe. Peace out, everyone.